Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm getting ready to go on a little girls' day with my friend before she leaves for California. So today I wanted to just film a little get ready with me. So first thing that I'm gonna start off with is makeup. And recently I've been doing a nice dewy and glowy type of look because it is summertime. So today I'm gonna try the baddie makeup that's been going around on TikTok. I'll post a picture of it right here. So in order to achieve that makeup look, you have to really have a matte base. In order for me to have a matte base, I need to start with a primer. I would use my Fenty Beauty Matte primer, but I've really been liking this primer, and even though the look that I'm going for is a more mattified look, I still want my face to be hydrated underneath, so I'm going to use my hydrating face primer. I'm just gonna take a decent amount and just wipe it all over my face. And I already moisturized and put on sunscreen before this. So the next step in my routine is to get rid of any redness that I have. So I like to use this L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB cream, and it's like an anti-redness type of concealer. And at first it's green when you put it on, but then I'll show you, it's like magic. So I got my brush that I normally use, and like I said, it's green when you put it like on your brush and everything, but then as soon as you kind of put it on your skin and start to blend it out, it turns into like the shade of your skin. It turns into your skin complexion. I love it. And sometimes I even use this as like under eye concealer if I have like really dark bags underneath my eyes, if I didn't get enough sleep. I actually changed what I want to go for today. I'm going to do a glowy, dewy look because it is summertime outside, and I feel like the baddie look is more of like a winter, fall type of look, and you know, I'm not really in the mood for that today. Today I'm in the mood for a nice glowy kind of like no makeup look. So I'm gonna take my Halo Glow, and I did get a little bit of a tan because I went to the beach with my friends. But yeah, I just like to apply a little bit because a little bit goes a long way, especially since I'm doing kind of a no makeup look. So now I'm just gonna use my buffer brush to blend it all out. So once all of that is blended out, you can see that there's like a little bit of a glow to it. I normally don't like foundations or whatever that have like a glow to it, but it also makes it easy for me to just like highlight my main areas with concealer. Next thing that I'm gonna use is my Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade 322. And I'm using this shade now because this is my summer shade. To apply this, I like to use the same brush I use to do my anti-redness. And then just a little bit of foundation, just so I can get rid of some of the shine that comes with it, because this foundation is matte. So I just like to use a little bit, because with this foundation a little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to use my rougher brush again and blend it out. And the thing with the Halo Glow is that you can use it on top of your foundation, you can use it underneath your foundation, you can use it by itself. It's really versatile. I don't really wear foundation, but when I do, I use it underneath my foundation. Otherwise, I would just use the e.l.f. Halo Glow by itself. Then I'm going to take my staple concealer. I love this concealer so much. It's the Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm just going to put it underneath my eyes, on my forehead, a little bit on the bridge of my nose, and then on my chin. And since I'm a little bit darker now because it's summertime, I like to go in on my outer corner and use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is in the number 25. And I just like to put a little bit on the outer corner, you can definitely tell the difference between the two. So I like to put the lighter concealer in my inner corner because it makes it look brighter, and then I like to do the darker on the outer corner because it just makes it look just like seamless. It's like a seamless blend. In order for my concealer to stay, a trick that I do is I wait for the concealer to set a little bit and then I blend it in. I always blend my under eye concealer last because that's the part that I want to stay the longest, you know. And then for my forehead, I like to do like light strokes so that you can still see the kind of like highlight. Just really light strokes on the forehead. And then the bridge of my nose, I like to blend it up instead of blending it, like dragging it down. I like to tap and blend it up. And then I make sure to put my brush vertically so that it can go along the bridge of my nose. Then a dot on my nose, on the tip of my nose, I just like to blend it out. And I make sure to have my brush flat when I do that. Then I'm gonna do this first, the lighter concealer first, and then move on to my darker concealer. And when I'm blending out my concealer, I make sure to look up and like elongate my face, and so I won't have creasing underneath my eyes. And I also like to drag or blend my concealer up to my eyelid because I have a lot of veins on my eyelid. So I like to do that to just make my eye look brighter. You can already tell the difference between the two. Then I'm gonna move on to the darker concealer. I'm gonna focus blending the darker concealer just more towards my outer eye. And I'm not gonna like drag it like down. I'm just gonna pat it so that it stays in place. And then blend it to my outer eye. Then of course on my eyelid as well. And then in order for there to be a seamless blend, I like to drag it down to my cheek just so that it just looks flawless. Then just blend it all out. So I'm gonna do the same exact thing on the other eye and then I'll be back. So now that my concealer is blended out, I'm just going to go and use my powder, and so I'm using the Maybelline setting powder. This is gonna use this powder puff that I have that comes with it and just set underneath my eyes and just anywhere where I put concealer. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is move on to my brows, and I'm just going to lightly fill them in and then set them brow gel. So now that I'm done filling in my eyebrows, I like to go in and just clean it up a little bit by carving kind of like underneath and then also a little bit on top. So in order to do that, I take a angled brush just like this and I just clean up the brows a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna set it with a brow gel. I'm gonna take a clear brow gel and just set my brows. Now I'm gonna move on to liner. So I'm gonna take my brown eyeliner. This is the e.l.f. one, is in the color Coffee. I'm just gonna do a thin line. I don't like to do like a line on my lid. I just like to kind of just elongate my eye shape by just drawing a little wing. Just like that. I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. Thanks, Ariel. So now I'm gonna take my retractable eyeliner, and I'm just gonna line my waterline and also my top waterline. So it's called tight lining, so I'm just gonna do that, and then it kind of just like defines my eye shape. Now I'm gonna do my bottom waterline, and my biggest fear, I hate when people do this, but when they like pull their, oh, just talking about it is making me like, ugh, when they like pull it down. So I'm not gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do is I just look like straight ahead, but then also like tilt my head down, open my mouth some, and then just like kind of like tilt my eyeliner a little bit, and then just, and it has the same effect. Like, you don't even have to like pull your eye, like that's extra. And you see, it just defines my eye shape a little bit more. So I'm just gonna go back in. I like to close my eyelid when I go back in. So I like to do mascara as my final step. I just started doing that because I like to like set my face with setting spray and everything, and then do mascara, because what I've learned is when I do mascara and then do the setting spray, it makes my mascara like crunchy and it makes it clump. I don't like it. So you can probably see it's like little creasing, and that's just from the concealer. So I'm just gonna blend it out, then use my translucent powder, and then just set my eyelid, the concealer on my eyelid. And then I do this so that the eyeliner can also stay all day. Then I'm gonna go back and just put the translucent powder all over my face to get rid of any oil. So now I'm gonna move on to bronzer, which is my favorite part. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, my bronzer brush. And then I like to hold my hair back so I can see where I want to bronze. And normally I go like that, put it like right above my cheekbone. No, actually right on my cheekbone. And I like to make sure to start like from over here, because you don't want like something harsh right here. So what I like to do is also just blend it upwards. Start with my brush angled like this, and then I turn it that way, do like upward strokes. So one like that. Then just keep blending. And the bronzer doesn't have to be perfect because I'm gonna go back in with blush, and it's just gonna, you know. I like to pat my bronzer in. I don't like to swipe it, because I feel like that gets rid of the like makeup that you already put on underneath it. Beauteous. Now I'm gonna do my contour, which is also my favorite part, and I like to use an angled brush as well. So I just like to take the angled brush, and I always make sure to pat the excess product off, and then I make sure to have my brush like this when I apply the product, and then blend it upwards. Then I'm gonna move on. I'm just gonna contour my forehead a little bit. Contour my chin. Contour my nose, which I love contouring my nose. And for this part is really important because you don't want any harsh lines. So you tap into the product and then tap the excess product. Follow the bridge of your nose. And I like to start right like near my inner corner and drag it down, and then also drag it up. You blend your contour to your eyebrow. Works every time. Same thing on the other side. And then I like to do like a little like that, and then blend it. Then that makes it look like shorter. Then what I like to do is kind of go like on the tip of my nose, like a little button nose. Sometimes I like to have like a real skinty nose, but like today it's like a little cute little button nose. So now I'm gonna move on to blush. Just gonna put it right above my bronzer. This is why I said that it didn't really matter if the bronzer was like kind of wonky up here. And then I also like to like smile and then do like a little bit, like to do a little bit like on the apples of my cheeks. Just a little bit. So next what I'm gonna do is highlight my inner corner and the bridge of my nose. And what I like to use for that is my Tarte Man Eater palette, and the color that I use is Lace and Foxy. I like to mix it and then just do the inner corner. I like to drag it to my top lid, and then I like to also drag it like from underneath my waterline because I feel like it's like a little cute effect. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my nose and then blend it out with my finger. So now it's time for setting spray and mascara. Finally, I look bold. My setting spray, that stays all day. And then I like to use this little fan that I got from Sweeties. For my last and final step, I like to use Maybelline, the Falsies Volume Express mascara. I like to start from the root, close my eyelid, and shake it all the way to the tip. Onto my bottom lashes. Then, to finish up the look, I like to just bring out my moles again. So, I use my brown liquid liner and just bring out my moles. So, I have one here. See, it's just really faint. I have one here. Again, really faint. Here. This one's a little bigger, so I like to just do that. I also have this one over here. And blend it out with my finger if it looks too defined. This one, this one. I'm gonna have a birthmark. I like to use my eyebrow pencil for that. And just a circle effect going on. I'm pretty sure that's all the moles I have on my face. So my next step is using lip liner and lip gloss. So I take this brown. It might be lip liner, it might be eyeliner. You don't know. So I just like to line my lips, then put on my lip gloss, and then I'll be done. And there we have it, guys. This is the makeup for today. So now I'm about to do my hair and get dressed, so come on. Okay guys, sorry about the angle, but anyways, now I'm gonna move on to my hair. And I think the hairstyle that I want to do today is just like a sleek bun. So it's not gonna be that much work. So I just want to do a middle part, and I like to do my middle parts with my finger because I feel like when I do it with my comb, then my hair, I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, so just gonna spray the perimeter of my hair, and you don't want to get it like drenched, but you do want to get it pretty wet. I already have product in my hair, so I'm not gonna add any more besides like gel. I like to use for my gel is Eco, like that much. Then use a smoothing brush to make it sleek. And I love when I have like freshly like highlighted hair and I do like a sleek bun. I don't know, I feel like it makes the color stand out more. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit more gel kind of like on the ends, like near the ponytail, near where the ponytail would be, so that it can stay slicked down. To just do my brush again. Then take my rubber band. Once my ponytail is in, then I like to do like a really, really messy curly bun. So literally what I do is I just take my hair and I just pull it like that. And I go like this, like wrap it up like a little bit, and then just put a hair tie around it. Because I like my curls to be out. Then I'm just gonna take my edge brush and clean up my edges a little bit. And by cleaning up my edges, I'm not doing baby hairs, just smoothing my hair out. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I just got this honey shirt and these low-rise jeans. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!